What if I told you there's a tiny chemical in your brain silently shaping every decision you make, from the moment you wake up to the late night scrolling? This isn't just about addiction. This is about how your brain trains you without your permission. In this video, I'm going to reveal how dopamine might be controlling your life in ways you've never even noticed. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll never look at your phone or even your goals the same way again. Ready? Let's go. Part 1. What is dopamine? Dopamine is often called the pleasure chemical, but that's not quite accurate. It doesn't give you pleasure, it makes you want pleasure. Imagine dopamine as the motivator, the whisper in your brain saying, "Hey, that felt good, let's do it again." In one famous experiment, rats were wired to press a lever that triggered a dopamine release. They pressed it thousands of times, even ignoring food and water, until they literally collapsed. Sounds extreme, right? But what if you're doing the same thing, just digitally? You might not be pressing a lever, but every time you check your notifications, you're doing something scarily similar. Let's talk about that. Part 2. Dopamine traps in everyday life. Social media apps are engineered to hijack your dopamine system. It's a casino, but with cat videos instead of coins. And it's not just tech. Junk food, binge watching, even procrastination, they all give you short bursts of dopamine. But the problem is, your brain starts craving more of the easy stuff and less of the meaningful stuff, like studying, reading, building something long-term. And here's where it gets dangerous. Because once your brain is wired for instant rewards, it becomes harder and harder to focus on anything else. So, how do you break the cycle? Part 3. The dopamine feedback loop. Let's say you're bored. You check your phone, dopamine spike. You feel good. You repeat it tomorrow and the next day. Slowly, your brain learns that discomfort. Imagine trying to study for an exam or work on a passion project. No dopamine spike. It's hard, it's boring. So your brain goes, why bother? But here's the twist. Dopamine can also be your greatest weapon if you learn how to retrain your brain. Part 4. How to take back control. The key isn't to eliminate dopamine. The key is to control where it comes from. Start with a dopamine detox. For one day, no social media, no junk food. Yes, it feels weird at first, but believe me, you feel better after that. Replace low-effort dopamine with high-reward habits. Reading, creating, working out. These train your brain to find joy in effort, not escape. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique or habit tracking apps. Dopamine is invisible. You don't feel it happening. But once you're aware, you start to see it everywhere. You can stay in the loop or you can break free. Because the truth is, if you don't control your dopamine, someone else will. If this opened your eyes, hit the like button so the algorithm gives us both a little dopamine hit.